And
Stay the Same is so good.
Thank you, buddy.
And none of these people were interested?
Bro, you know what I was said the other day? Judy Garland could come floating in on a rainbow and they wouldn't know what hit them. They just don't. And that's okay. That's for the artist. That's for the artist, right?
It's the difference between an executive
and
and
you
an
guys
artist.
know that. You guys know that.
Totally.
You could explain whatever. You just gotta do it. And that's actually the good news and the bad news, right? You know what I mean? Because the good news is artists can just prove it on their own. You know what I mean? If there's a balance, you need help and you're looking for people to get off on, but you can't depend on people.
But I got to say, to do independent artistry today in 2025 is way different than doing independent music in 1999.
Yeah. So what I did was, finally, shout out, lawyers get a bad rap, you know what I mean? But my lawyer was like, you're a performer, you need to get on stage. And I was like, damn, you're right. So I scheduled 3 shows, Boston, Providence, and New York.
Core markets.
Yeah, and I wanted to, I said, well, they got to know the music. So I pressed up 2,000 CDs.
On your own.
And I sold them on the internet. Yeah.
Dude, again, the year's 1999. What are you talking
98, actually. It was like late 98. And so one thing led to another. That's the beauty of it. The thing that started it all was me being on stage. So what do I have to do? I need the music. I got to get the music to the fans. And then I went to Kiss 108, like the big pop station in Boston. And my buddy David Corey there, I was like, hey, can I just come on and promote these shows? And he's like, sure. He's like, well, play me some music. And I played, and I said, I think Stay the Same might be like the one if I had to play one. And he loved it. He put it on the radio, and it was top 5 requests like in a couple of days. And then, of course, all the record companies started calling me again. Because then that was it. Radio was still radio back then. You know what I mean? For the kids watching, it was like TikTok. It blew up on TikTok, but it was radio. And so, that's, and we thread the needle on that one, of course. Columbia Records, which I was on.
You went back.
In the day, went back. Charlie Walk. I don't know. Do you know who Charlie Walk is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, character, like over the years.
That's an understatement.
Yes, exactly. He walked it into Donnie Einer, another freaking character, the president, and was like, let's do it. And it became a top 10 hit, and we went all out and it was a gold record and a gold album and all that stuff.